Canada is a beautiful, multicultural, and peaceful country. It is a land of equal rights, opportunities, and mutual respect. The day when I started my graduate degree program in Canada, I was told by my professor that I should speak up if I observed or experienced discrimination on campus. The day when I was hired on my first job in Canada, I was told by my manager that I should speak up if I observed or experienced bullying or harassment at workplace. This year in April, Vancouver RCMP reported an increase in anti-Asian incidents since the pandemic was declared in mid-March. Vancouver Mayor Kennedy Stewart denounced anti-Asian racism.
But also for the public to make sure we're reinforcing our celebration of diversity. So, if you see something happening, speak out. And I think that's the important thing, is that we all come together and act as one in this crisis and always.
As Asian Canadians, we have experienced a surge of hateful violence during the pandemic. The Prime Minister said,
I want to thank those who have stood up against violence and exposed what is happening in our communities. We need to speak out against racism wherever it is found so we can stop it.
Today, I'd like to share my thoughts and some insights on one of the references in Sam Cooper's report published on April 30th, 2020. You can check out the link to his report in the description below. I concur with the Prime Minister that Mr. Cooper is a hardworking journalist. As Canadians, we all have been working hard. I truly believe that the Prime Minister values all our contributions. At the beginning of the pandemic, on February 1st, the Prime Minister said,
The diversity that makes us strong didn't happen by accident. It happened because people like you, your parents, and their parents wouldn't settle for less. Well, neither will I. This country didn't happen by accident, and it won't continue without effort, and that, my friends, is what we will work on together. Our government will always stand with you. We will always speak up against division, and we will always defend what we all know to be true, that a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian. Just like here today, we need to support each other and stay united. Let me be clear. There is no place in our country for discrimination driven by fear or misinformation. This is not something Canadians will ever stand for.
We know the independence and integrity of media is an important part of Canada's democracy. And we also value the integrity of Mr. Cooper. This need for integrity is exactly why I need to speak up here. Mr. Cooper's translation of one of his references is, every overseas Chinese is a warrior. Within the context of the report, it appears to me that this is trying to convey a message. All overseas Chinese are agents of CCP. Surprisingly enough, this reference was a report published in a Chinese media, and Mr. Cooper's translation is not correct. What it actually says is, every overseas Chinese is fighting against the pandemic. Mr. Cooper's incorrect translation, suggesting all overseas Chinese are warriors of a political warfare, has slandered the vast majority of Chinese Canadians and put our reputation on stake. We strongly believe the meaning Mr. Cooper translated from his reference is distorted from the original Chinese report in a very wrong way. With a sharp increase in hate crimes and harassment towards Asian Canadians, and the huge platform global news has, we are deeply concerned that this misleading message appeared in Mr. Cooper's report will potentially make anti-Asian racism worse. Next, to the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. I value you as a great leader. You are genuine and caring. You have stood up for the minorities and women. When I'm scared, when I feel a misleading message could possibly put our reputation and safety on stake, should I shut up or speak up? Hopefully, this was just a simple mistake. All we ask is a simple apology and a clarification from Mr. Cooper, which will mean a lot to Asian Canadians. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your understanding. Don't forget to leave a like if you agree with me.